Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to install caster blocks and knuckles on the front of your Traxxas Slash 2-wheel drive. This will also work on the Stampede and Rustler as long as they're 2-wheel drive. Today I'll be using Factory Team 8-piece driver set, STRC Racing, caster blocks for a Stampede, Rustler, and Slash in the blue aluminum, the front knuckles for a Traxxas Slash, Stampede, Rustler, and Bandit in red aluminum, and 12mm hexes in blue aluminum. And don't forget about your supplied hex wrench. I've already installed the left side, and I'll be showing you how to do the right side. The first thing you want to do is remove the wheel with your hex wrench. I've already undone mine, so it's just to get the last little bit off. After you remove the wheel, it's a good idea to prop the vehicle up with it right under the bulkhead. Next, you want to remove the 12mm hex. If it doesn't just slide out, try using some pliers. After you get it off, make sure you put the hex and the pin in a safe spot. Next, you're going to want to take out your axle pin and put that to the side for now. Next, you're going to want to use your 2mm screwdriver and undo these two screws right here. There's one. And there's two. After you've done that, make sure you put those two screws in a safe spot because you'll need them later. Then you want to use a Phillips or hex screwdriver to remove your hinge pin. Mine happens to be a Phillips, so I'll use a screwdriver. It should thread out for a little and then just slip out after with a little bit of force. Your caster block and knuckle should just slide off right now. And there you go. You're going to want to remove this hinge pin to go onto the aluminum set. It requires a 2mm hex screwdriver. And it's fairly simple. Just thread out the first little bit and the rest slides out. After you get your aluminum set out, you're going to want to get the knuckle here and the caster block here. Next, you're going to want to get 2 of the 4 supply bearings. Press one in the front. And press one in the rear. The reason this one's blue is I happened to lose the supplied one while I was opening the package. So I just used one of my spare ones because I didn't have time to look for it. Next, you're going to want to line the knuckle up with the caster block. Make sure when you hold the caster block this way, the knuckle goes on here. So STRC is the right way. And then you want the hinge pin on the left, which would be the bottom. That way the caster block sits this way and the hinge pin doesn't rub on the top. Then use your 2mm hex screwdriver to screw the hinge pin in. There you go. And you're going to want to use another hinge pin for where the caster block meets the A-arm. I've got some STRC hinge pins here, so I don't have to reuse the old ones. And the nut. This will slide in the front. Just line up the block. Slides all the way through. And then the back, you would want to put the nut your hex wrench and continue screwing until it's fairly tight, but don't over tighten to where the caster block doesn't move. Now you're going to want to take the shorter screw, put it on the camber link, which is the top one, get it from the back, and screw it into the caster block top. Use your 2mm hex screwdriver and tighten it. Once it's nice and tight, take the longer screw, put it on your steering link, and screw it down to your steering knuckle. After that's nice and tight, you can put your axle pin back on. Slip your hex pin back on, slide the hex on, and if you have an aluminum hex like me, use your 1.5 hex screwdriver and tighten the rocker nut. There you go. Next step is to put your wheels back on, but I won't be doing that because I am doing the rear in another video. So we're pretty much done here. All these parts are for sale. You can check out my Instagram, there will be a link in the description below, and I'm currently making a website. So we have all these STRC aluminum parts and a lot of RPM parts, so there's a lot more to come for this Slash. Stay tuned and check it out.
Motherfucking copycat. Fuck your ambiance. They caught me locked. Can't you that you fucking